Hi, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I hope you're doing fantastic and nothing lesser than that. Would begin by saying that I am Vidhi Mahindra and I'll be with you through this bad phase of life of depression, or maybe if you are going through panic attacks or bipolar disorders or etc anxiety and all that. So I'll be keeping this very brief and very straightforward are all my videos. So we'll be beginning by saying that depression is of many types. Number one, it should be well understood by you before you call it depression. Now, how will you understand if this is depression? It is very important. So if you keep on telling yourself that this is depression, I can't do anything right, this is going wrong, and this is causing me depression, it will actually cause you depression even if at that moment actual depression would not have existed. It might cause you depression then also. This is called a placebo effect. Okay, that if you keep on telling yourself and firmly believe that you're undergoing something, it will happen. Now, placebo effect is basically positive, but here you've taken that effect to be negative, so which is just highly not recommended at all. Again, coming to the topic, if you're going through depression, it is very important for you to understand that depression is categorized under many types. We'll be dealing with the categories in further videos. In this video, we'll be dealing with the category of depression which has to do with the breakup. Now, breakup can be of any type, mother, father, or you see the parents and your relationships are not okay. Maybe your parents' relationship with each other is not okay, your siblings relationship, or whosoever the relationship, or boyfriend girlfriend or husband wife, whatever. So number one, this has to be understood that if your mental health is not okay, your body will not perform well. I personally feel that the depression symptoms are easily acknowledged, and I feel that whoever is going through depression must have till now understood that that it is depression, because maybe for that is why you're here surfing through the videos. Okay, so if you are firm on this that this is depression, I won't be calling out the symptoms in this video since you have Google also for searching that, and I myself have surfed all through the depression pages and the pages which serve you with the best quality of symptoms which you might experience in your real life. So okay, I'll be beginning with the solution. What is the solution to it? Number one, stop telling yourself that this and that has happened. Yes, it's the most difficult thing in the world. But it is actually, if you consider it from a very practical point of view, it is nothing. You just have to distract your mind from a thing which seems impossible. But I have a solution on how to do it. Number two, never read negative quotes or the quotes which seem very relatable to your current situation, which is negative. Okay, if the situation is negative, never cater to it with the already negative quotes. Another thing, which will go by point 3, it is that never include. Okay, so before this, I would like to tell you that it also includes the sad songs. Second point also includes the sad songs. Anything which is just relatable to that thing is making you feel, making you consider the relationship or the bad thing again and again, is just a big cross for you. Now, number 3, which is the most important thing, it is do not share it with your friends that you're going through this or that. Just do not share it with your friends. It might feel as if you need to lighten your heart by telling out your speaking out your emotions and all that, but that's not the solution. They'll ask you many questions, they'll give their advices and all that. just leaving you nowhere. Then you will consider your opinions, also spending some time on that also, and you won't be able to recover. So the three are very basic. Okay, now coming to a very important step, which is that understand one thing, that life never deals you right, maybe all the time. Life is never constant. If it has gone up, which I'm sure it has, that you are not acknowledging now, you may be sad, try to acknowledge the positive things which are there in your life. Maybe now you're feeling as if there's nothing which is positive in your life, but that's normal. Just relax. Just relax. Okay, another thing. Just consider this thing, this idea, as this idea has helped many of my patients. That just consider for 5 to 10 minutes every day, or maybe for 24 hours, or let's say how many hours, whenever you get this thought in your mind, that again you start to feel low and all those memories rush back to you, always start to think that how brave you are. Literally, how brave you are. Stand in front of the mirror, talk to yourself, and just daydream about the time you'll be telling this story to your kids, or maybe your students, or your relatives or friends, that look, I went through this, and you are actually a champion. That you are going through this, that I had suicidal thoughts, but I did not cater to it. Rather, I was actually conscious enough not to get trapped by this, and instead, what I did, I helped myself by not catering to those thoughts. And what I did, I just did all the preventions which I could, that would stop me from committing such a big thing. It is for you to understand that time is a very important thing. It was maybe some time back, it was tough for me to understand it myself. And the people whom I have interacted with, everybody claims that it is very difficult for them to understand that time heals. It seems as if time is just not moving, it is there at a standstill. It happened to me also, it happened to the people whom I have interacted with, and I've researched it. But trust me, time is actually magical, because when it happened to me, I just refused to believe that time will ever move forward in my case. But it did. Even when I was just trying to tell myself that, look, Vidhi, you are not recovering. Look, Vidhi, you are not recovering. Then also I was recovering, which I didn't know. Your body is the most magical thing that you'll ever see. Why? Because it adjusts very, very quickly, and it is just mental thing that you feel ki it is not adjusting. I am still not used to this thing. Just give yourself pep talks that you can do it. It's just a matter of some months or maybe some weeks, and you'll come out of it. Trust me, you'll come out of it. Remember, depression is not deadly until you make it so. Depression is not deadly at all. You can come out of it. Okay? So don't let it come over you. Always you have to rule. You have to tell yourself that it is a very bad and rough phase of life which I have to deal, and ultimately will come out of it alive, happy, and more successful. You tell me if you think that above this unit of heart pain or whatever you're going through, you've never felt. If you feel it, then you should also credit yourself for suffering this. You should always have this mindset, ladies and gentlemen. You should always have this mindset that if you are going through this, that you feel is the end of the world, okay, if you survive through this time somehow, then you can conquer the world, like actually conquer the world. So enough for today. Try practicing and just love yourself, man. Just love yourself. I will see you in next videos, and goodbye till then, and hope you recover as quick as possible. Bye bye.